Handle your business. Lawyer and I don't break no bro code. The more red rose, match with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Tell me something I don't know. 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 They call a podcast copy. King girls, I see they don't copy. Diamonds in the chain, first round wrist. And you ain't never like this.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be an fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll have scores ready for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead, and they're putting on cruise control from there.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is Felix deep. And he's able to go across the 20, but not that much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So now there comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Leading the charge under center will be their 6'5" quarterback, Carson Wentz.
What I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get it out. Usually going to pick up a little bit.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And they'll go run game here to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left steering at a 3rd and 14. And time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
I want to highlight Telvin Smith, only the 3rd linebacker in Jacksonville Jaguar history to make a Pro Bowl, but not for that reason. When he came out of Florida State with his build, many were projecting him as a safety in the NFL. About 215 pounds. He's got a little bit bigger, but his ability to run and hit and make plays has made him one of the most valuable linebackers in the right choice leaving him in that spot.
To throw, it's Wentz, and complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They put the 10, but they're still into a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
This is brought in at the 21. And now running right through it. They'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So here's the first drive out for the Jags. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, when the offensive coordinator said right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it passed him.
They'll set up to throw it. Almost able to intercept it. That's what he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
I know my vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but I would like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just took right from the beginning.
It did, man. I thought he might get outside and just check it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And the catch made here by Kelsey. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 in the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here on first down. His throw incomplete. Trying to get it to D.D. Westbrook. And that'll bring up second down. For the Eagles, a look now at the starters on the defensive side of the ball. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. That's already the 3rd time they've worked his way on his opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there. They think those numbers are going to increase.
That's Lee. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They did get down, but it leads to 4th down.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
This play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. And Lambo will put this one through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
But things were a little leaky in the beginning of that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to to the goal line. Things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Now after the main field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just get to the football. 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down. And make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. And that's one of those who like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 2nd down, there's Woods. Trying to center the field, but it's incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there's plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. From the gun on 3rd down, Woods. And he gets it to the 34, good for the first. That first catch for Jeffrey, good enough for a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just got it. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Offense.
So they will trend backward on the holding penalty.
And then they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit. But let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he'll pick up the 15 as they'll lead to 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer is that with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clear.
It is, and I know that the other quarterbacks get it done different ways. Right? You don't have to be his height to make it work. And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice game on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the set. Excellent pressure. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And there he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. In for the score. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. That's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in return on this kickoff. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that left, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been if he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exhibits in their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And they're well on the ground. We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Some think the team's really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run a quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Throw on 2nd down. He's got it. We'll go down to number 4, getting us inside the 30. So a holding penalty, and they'll send it backwards.
You know the trick not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught wearing their jerseys.
No, man. Takes him to the 45.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So this will be accepted as he moves the offense backwards. They're in the midst of a nice drive, facing a 3rd and 1 here. Shotgun down the Wentz. And James got it. And they've got to be right across midfield down to 40 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain at 25 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that line at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was some guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands he's got to look better. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because where they're open, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now flags come in here. Look like one of the Eagles might have moved.
False start offense.
And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw his Wentz. And that is incomplete.
He's like truly happy right there and attending to an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working for the gun. Wentz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, and I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look at that. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, what a move. Oh, Madison's face to spin. Still fire. It's a full race. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 98 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. What an explosive kickoff return from the 2 all the way to the end zone. A 98-yard return for 6. So now the other return teams out there as they're trying to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. Right now, they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They're getting up to about the 28-yard line. Given 3 on first down, it'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Now a play fake. Wentz.
Position there. A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing on first as well. Right side is Jeffrey. And brought down, but able to get to their 30-yard line. Wentz now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. And they're going to the Browns out here. And it pushes way forward here for a good bit of gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Now Wentz. That's complete to Jeffrey. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender, give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yards.
There's a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are back with a score. And they're able to run it in. It started with the ball in the trenches. They run there, and they get in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because of that particular play. They have no answer.
This fielded at the 2. They juked him. Past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just set up for 3 in certain situations, try to ice the game, that sort of deal. Most of the time it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes up there saying, let's get through it. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. For one. And now he spins through. And a nice smash in open field. Still moving. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big run by the big man Fournette. 45 yards.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. They keep it with Fournette on first down. Space to run past the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 15 more there. They're on a roll. It's another first down.
We've run those difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they can move the ball with relative ease.
Fournette, first down here. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And that, not a sight you want to see. Leonard Fournette, very slow to get up. While the training staff takes it, we'll take a break. It's a touchdown. There are multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
And yes, they let the take. So they had to climb the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds knowing what the penalty
I
would
don't
do
even know
for
why
them?
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Lambo to add on the extra point. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And Charles Roy touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. We're sitting in a nice roller box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Thank you all came together there. In-breaking wing route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They're going to play action here on first down. He chips him aside.
Dumped it.
Now he goes another. And a 40-yard run. That's where the return stops. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And on the ground they go with the running back. 7 yards on the pickup there, and they're leaving with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I don't feel incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss that 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood. similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground instead of going to an exit color jersey.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to have the pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They didn't care that it's third and whatever. They figured they're going to throw the ball. And when you call it running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because they haven't been offensive linemen yet. They like to pass block more than they like to run block. And they open up some nice holes there for any type of
Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carson Wentz and the Eagles make their way out to the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
Make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive, go for 14 and the first down. So for the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando and has stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. We get slap happy up here sometimes. Running game, stick with it on first down. And they'll take this up over the 40, about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Try for the tight end, it's intercepted. Picked off on the 46. And they'll set the shot right near field at the 49-yard line. How about the big boys snagging in? You don't see that.
Just reliving their own dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here in the week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors and some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Foul problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He'll look to throw. And Austin Safarian has it. And he brought it down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, he'll pull the flag.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for face masks.
Talk about the play. That absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, you match up another 15 against your squad.
Back to Cody. Give him 9 on the play. It'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Seeing that play, understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to see up here at me.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
A call of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Team down for the second time here today. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And this is just outside the line. It's no good. And this is the same game it is. So they'll come away with nothing here. Disappointing result even in a day like this.
And as a kicker, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Give your whole a little extra half second to make sure everything's secure. And here, he might rush this one and it hands up, no good.
Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it second down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. He's been spending time on receiver drills getting his feet down.
He showed the agility to the toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he learned ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Wentz now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Wentz to throw again. And he's going to be taken down with a penalty flag on the field. So that one will be accepted. They'll come up now. Second and long after the ball. On play action, it's Wentz. He's going to and able to rip off a big chunk of yards before being dropped inside the 40. So there you go, holding down the offense and now pushing back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your quarterback has for you. Longer yard situations and tougher to execute and pick up those downs.
Throwing his Wentz. Incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. The linebacker Telvin Smith able to get a hand on it there. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. But not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. So we reach halftime of what's been a fair. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter. Here we go. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it back a good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire time just working with them out. Here we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They're going to look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They're too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes up.
And trying to cover is going to have a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Right back to him on 1st down. He takes it down to the 32-5-yard line.
3rd quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
He'll drop to throw. Throws that down incomplete. That's it. They just keep marching right along. 1st down and a pickup of 8 there.
Football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it and really trying to move towards the center of the field. They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs. That's a pretty good recipe for success. They're trying to show them they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on them. They look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Guys, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. Yeah, a lot of plays, a lot of motions involved with that.
Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. Fielding about a yard deep. And he's past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Wentz going to throw. He finds his tight end. It's Hurts. And they'll be getting down at the 30 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards and a 1st down completion.
And next team maybe used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed them to get through for the 1st down.
They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen. That ball was not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like scoring position. One guy doesn't get them all. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now Wentz. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands.
Offense.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the field.
It's too bad it hasn't in there for pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And this is Hurts on the outside. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he does take it in for the touchdown. inside. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. Now they'll run on the ball. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they got to pay it off with some points.
And they'll go on the ground. And that will blow up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I know they got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They're rallying quickly on the defensive end. Rolling those wins. And we look at Scott on the right side complete. They'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Scott, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me that times running down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of bounds. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Shotgun down the Lawrence. Throwing there, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up the campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, made the goal line, 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on it, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And out comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try to get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press back shaking every time he touches the rock.
Running game working that stick with him on first down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And they're over here. And he brought that somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face match.
Face match. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
I enjoy that conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it, not you.
Now the first down, he'll have to throw. And he takes it down at the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And that one's going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. They'll try to run for it on first and goal. And they get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. He certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and then a kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe that returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out on the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there's almost like hopping right back on the back after finally out again. See if they can get the ball moving again.
We'll see if they can do it here.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the field, to let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And they get him down, but not before he takes a close to 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Wentz. That's a screen pass. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Now, Wentz again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the computer drop on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Again, it's Wentz. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here to 32. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, pretty much up, you're ready to go to the bench and hang out. And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I want to get some stats. I want to get a picture.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount for his opportunity.
He's going to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Wentz now on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
To throw, it's Wentz. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there in the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Here's Wentz to throw. And it's a fumble. And the Jaguars come up with it. They did.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all in with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth.
It's an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Now he holds him up about 3 yards there to the 27.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From what we see, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And running right through. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter any how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll give it to him right up the line. He gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
When you're this close to the goal line, you can expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, time for us now to discuss Alshon Jeffrey. He's been a load for them to handle defensively. I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred him a little bit because not only is he catching him, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right. He 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. He finds that over the middle. ball is knocked out. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline is still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter discipline, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards to pick up there, also a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you have both enough. Well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Here's the Jags defense now as they head back out there. Forced the fumble last time, up on the scoreboard, things going their way.
Things are rocking easy now, and they feel good about themselves, confident taking the ball away in the last possession. They're going to try and do it again.
So let me ask you, can you be playing free and that can be good, or it can also become bad, right?
I like the way you play. You're exactly right. It can work both ways. Sometimes you get too loose and give up big plays and not handle your responsibility. But oftentimes when you're playing free and easy and locked in, as they have today, you see the end result.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, it is Willis. He's taken down. Miles Jack in there to get him his second sack now in the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Robinson. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. What? Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's 3 yards. And they'll try a ground game here with the running back. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
loose football. The ball comes out, and then the Jaguars come up with it. They did.
That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
There's that man, it's complete. And we're getting up here this time to the 21. It'll be a pickup at 15 as that'll lead to third down. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 16. Wentz. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jamie Lanzer. And he will take this back down inside the 20.
Defense.
So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying, take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
And they'll get to it just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They let the slide.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time?
But what I saw, just a big blob of green on the radar. I said, okay, let's try.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your head trimmed, because you're hoping it moves. That rain can affect us as well, not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable